Hi, also welcome to the today's tutorial, and I'm recording this video second time because previously I'm not sure why it gave me some error, so I'm doing it again. So in the tutorial, we will make the environment which will look a lot like the Beat Saber. So I retract my changes, whichever I have done. So first change is like the box spawn manager. So go to the C++ class, and this is our spawn manager. Here I will create the default root. So you can add this using component. Now we will go to the spawn managers.cpp. Again, we will just add the scene root here because except this, everything is visual. So we'll do it in the blueprint. So here we have the root. I have pre-compiled it, so it will create this root for you. So I have already created the backup, which I did. So I will just quickly copy paste everything. So these are all the changes which I have to migrate these changes. So what I have done, this is already we do have this, right? So this is the cylinder, the default cylinder. If I will click add, type static mesh, and here you can directly select the cylinder, and using the cylinder you can just change the scaling and it will look a lot like this rod. So I have created multiple rods. I will just delete it. First I have created these two rod. I will just copy it, these rod left and right. We'll paste it here. We'll make sure that you are uh, keeping the hierarchy here, or else it will give you an error. After these two railing, what I want, when our box will move from top to bottom, the x direction, so they will have some distance, and they will have how the box will spawn. We have these 7 arrow. We'll copy these 4. We'll assign them here, and we'll reparent it. So the distance wise, I'm keeping 50-50 difference. So from 0, left, right, and right one and left one, I'm just keeping minus 25 and 25. And left to and right to we are keeping 75 and 75. So the distance between these arrow is 50. Okay. Now, so this was the important rest, like all these rods. This is just the duplication of this rod which we have created. And here comes the second part, the material. I'm just thinking to create it one more time so it will give you more, insight. So I will just delete the whole thing. Force delete it, and assert data will delete it too. So you will have the perfect in-depth knowledge how we have done it. Okay. So again, go to that material, click save. If you'll go to the viewport, it is pretty much dark, right? If you will go to this backup one, this is how it will look like. And what I will do, I will just copy paste this too. This is scene 9. I will just copy it. I'm just, this is generic scene component, and I have created 2 more generic component, and we have added these cylinders just to have the same, okay, perfect. Just to have the background, because when the pawn will be here, it should have this at the back, right? And at the right hand side, I will do the same. I will just copy paste it quickly. This is scene 3. I think this is scene 2. Scene 9, I think I've already done it. No, yes, scene 9 I have done it. Scene 6. So I'm just copying these three and we'll paste it here. Scene 2. Let me just attach it. Okay, perfect. Now they are in the perfect order. Okay, and next comes the material part. So for the material, they are not emitting anything right now. So for that, what I will do, I will just delete this. This was the backup one. I will go to the asset, will go to the material, right click, material, m underscore environment. Why I'm doing the environment? Because when we are playing the game and we have hit the wrong box, then it will change the whole lighting to red, else it will we will keep it to pink or blue, something like that. So that is why I'm just having this naming m underscore environment, and it will be unlit. So default it to unlit. So we will have the emission color, and by default, let's imagine I do want some color. I will multiply it with some power. I will give it to emission. Press 1, right click, convert to parameter, emission power. By default, let's keep it to 100. Change it to parameter again, color. Right click it, create the material instance of it, am underscore environment. So if you will assign this to all the static meshes which we have used, right? So these four are okay. I think I have covered them all. Just assign it, and right now it's pretty much dark. But as soon as I will, change the color, as soon as I will change the color, they will, start reflecting the changes. Now there are two methods actually. So first, let's do one thing. Let's keep this manager inside the scene. We'll drag drop it. We'll keep it 2000, 0, 0. And we are playing from here. I will just rotate it by 180 degree. Okay, makes sense. I'm just thinking to have some height, maybe 30, maybe 40, but we can, always change it. I will just remove this cube. Okay, so there are two things. One is like, I can change the value of this material instance, or else I can use the material parameter collection. So, which seems more reasonable because when we will change the parameter, it will reflect everything out. So in the environment, it will change everything. So what we will do, we'll go to the content, go to the assets, data. I will click right, go to the materials, and we'll go to this material parameter collection. We'll name it as MPC underscore environment. Here, I will go to this vector parameter, environment color, and by default, we can choose anything. In M environment, instead of this, we do want to have this parameter collection. So I will just change this. We'll choose the parameter to environment color. Just click save and close everything out. Here you can see it is reflecting the blue color because of the parameter collection. If I will change, it will reflect that change inside the environment. So let's imagine when we are playing the game and everything is fine, we will keep it to blue or pink, anything you like. But as soon as you will hit the wrong box, you can just make it red. And it's quite simple, and we can easily change the value. So just click save and we are good to go, right? So for now, I will keep it to blue. So RGB, press OK, click save. Perfect. Next thing is where's my pawn? Mm, Okay, pawn base. Okay. Okay. Next thing is this sword seems good, but we have to attach it to the pawn. So this is our pawn, M pawn base. Here we have used sphere 1 and sphere 2. Instead of this, I'm thinking because to use the sword here only. So go to sword detail, right click it, copy reference in pawn base. We haven't created that component, so we will just have that component. Use static mesh component. Static mesh component SMC sword left. Okay, I think I have sword left, SMC sword right. Now we have to keep the reference of, we need to have the reference of a static mesh, which we will use. So in the public section, your property, edit anywhere, sm underscore, sorry, yes, use static mesh, tick mesh, sm underscore sword. Uh, oh, okay. I was thinking that something is wrong. Okay, sm underscore sword. Next is the material. So you material instance. Material instance sword red, blue. Okay, this is material instance, so am I perfect? Here we need to have two more component. One is at the left and the right. So SMC sword left, sword left, sword left, and SMC sword right, 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 and we will attach it to the motion controller. So left goes with left and right goes with right. Okay, and here it will be use static mesh component, use static mesh component. Perfect. And we haven't assigned the static mesh yet, so let me go to the sword, copy reference. We will check if no sm. Okay, first we need to save it, right? So sm underscore sword is equals to, we have to cast it. So cast, we have done this before, so I'm just filling this part. So load static. Hmm. Static load object. Here we need a class which we do want to load is use static mesh, comma is outer null and the file name, the path. If this is true, then we will assign it to the smc sort left set static mesh sm sort same with the right, and we need to have the reference for material also. This is for the red, this is for the blue, and I will duplicate it for the red also. uh, mi blade sword red blue. Okay, so control D, instead of sm it's mi underscore blue, mi underscore red. So it's a u material instance. Copy paste it, and we will change the path. So for the blue, control Z, blue, right click, copy reference. This is blue and this is red, so copy reference again. Perfect. Okay, and after assigning the sword, I will check if mi sword blue and mi sword red are valid. These two are valid, then I will assign the material also. Set material 0 and material interface mi underscore sword blue. Okay, red, and for the right we will keep it blue. hmm Seems good. Let's see if it is working fine or not. So compile. Okay, go to the pawn. Okay, we do have uh, dual sword. This is right and this is blue. Perfect. Everything is good. I can just remove it. So in the next tutorial, when we will try with the VR on headset, I think this will work fine. And we can just remove this sword from here. I think it's already 18, so we can close the tutorial. I hope everything is good to go and you are able to get everything. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comments and I will try my best to, fix it as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.